And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
I'm Big J. Okerson. Dan Soder.
Hello.
The crew's all back together, which does feel great.
Yeah, it does. Whole family's back.
Little
Family's back.
A little jazzy tune for the family.
We're moving into our new home. We're figuring out the room sitch.
I have something I heard today. Came up again about the don't say gay rule in Florida.
Yeah.
What is it exactly? Because it
sure.
can't be as blunt as what people are being angry about.
No, my idea is that teachers aren't allowed to talk about sexual orientation.
Sexuality. Yeah.
Is it sexuality or sexual?
Sexual orientation. Whatever it is.
Yeah,
Whatever it is. I sort of agree. Everyone's coming down so hard, and I'm like, yeah, how about with a bunch of kids, you just don't worry about who's gay or not gay and just teach them math.
I think it's till only like kindergarten through third grade or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You need to be having
That's
deep
fine.
sexual conversations with a.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Almost if they didn't make it a rule, it should be something that's like understood.
Sometimes there's like the stuff where you're like, oh, that's how you join QAnon. There's just like one stuff where you're like, nah, let them be shirtless and hug.
But don't you
You're
think
like, that's some Caligula shit.
Yeah. He goes, no, I want these kids to know they're gay. Kiss a
Ram-
boy, little Kevin.
Ram into each other. This week, Florida
Wrestling,
Governor
guys.
DeSantis
Wrestle time.
Signed into a law into measure the parental rights and education bill, the Don't Say Gay law. It certainly aims to limit LGBTQ discussion in schools, how much parents should have in their children's education. Oh, okay. This is a very large topic that seems to be
Why is
layered.
it controversial? I mean, like, it just seems like,
Based off
sure.
of one girl, or I think transitioned and asked to be called they, them. And I think the parents didn't like it, but the school obliged.
about they just call them by the
and
name?
It created all that. He made this thing out of that one student.
It bans instruction or classroom discussion about LGBTQ issues for kindergarten through third grade.
Why is that a problem?
If this is your state, Jacob, why don't you defend it or don't? You love Florida.
Kindergarten
I do love
through
the state of
third.
Florida.
I defend it.
How important
I don't think
is
you should
that?
be talking about any of this and just do math and
Science.
I think Colin Quinn has. I don't want to like do his new material on there, but he's got a really funny bit about what they should teach in school, like kindergartners and stuff, and it's like socializing. It's not,
Yeah.
which
Well,
is
I don't think it wasn't a topic. I think it was if the teacher's gay, he can't even bring it up. He can't say the word
you'll
or something
tell.
like that.
Well, the
I don't
issue
know.
that I
Don't
heard
ask
was
me
like,
questions
Because
about
arts-
my sexuality.
I don't remember Mr. Vaughn being gay. I just remember arts class being phenomenal.
Fierce.
I don't know. We worked. What did you do today in school?
And
We
you go,
worked it.
Yeah, you go, Mr. Saginaw's gay. He goes, that fierce bitch is gay.
Yeah, that fucking sassy.
Shut right up.
He goes, oh, Miss Queen. they can't.
Child, let me tell you.
So, is that what it is? They're not allowed. Teachers aren't allowed to discuss their sexuality if they don't put dick to puss. They can't talk about it.
I guess it's more for the teachers because it's not like a curriculum, but I think they're not
Yeah, I don't
allowed
remember-
to even say. I guess if a teacher's gay, I don't think you could say my husband.
You have to be like,
I don't
my-
know. I don't get.
I'll tell you what.
Do you have to go back to the 50 styles or like my roommate?
Yeah.
Listen,
That's my
I think
roommate.
that's basically-
that
Do
guy,
people think Vecchione and I are gay because we were roommates for so
Totally.
long? Okay.
that guy Billy, is it Billy Preston?
Yeah,
Is that the right name? The
Is that
shitty bitch? The one I always call a shitty bitch?
Billy Preston.
What's the
Billy
black gay
Preston
guy?
was the piano player for
Okay, so not Billy Porter? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Porter. Shitty bitch. But he's gay enough that they should be able to make 2 anti-gay laws based off him running around award shows.
From one of his dresses.
I mean, at the Grammys, he was like, fuchsia's the thing. By the way, Billy Porter's bottom teeth are, I don't know what the color is, but it's gravelly. And it's only highlighted by his purple lipstick. It's so, and you're not allowed to, you have to go, that's awesome. When you go, you look ridiculous.
Yeah,
You look ridiculous. It's got nothing to do with gay or straight.
but I don't think they're
You look
teaching.
goddamn
I
ridiculous.
don't think they're teaching Billy Porter class like to second graders.
No, I moved on just to say.
Yeah, but I'm
you
saying,
should be able
like-
to make 2 anti-gay laws based on
Yeah.
Billy Porter's outfit.
I get it. I think you have a weird crush on Billy Porter. You bring him up, you're like, doesn't he look hot? I'm
That's
like,
I always act like I don't remember his name
Yeah.
or that other one, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know whoever that guy is.
I
Christine and you were watching the Grammys and you grab your chest when he comes on.
The fuchsia was working.
You go, shh,
Billy's talking.
shut up, bitch. You
Billy's
give, her, you
talking.
give her sass? Shut up.
Oh, hey!
Shut up, bitch. My man's talking. You go, where'd that come from?
Least favorite personality, organic personality at a dinner party, flamboyant gay. Wouldn't you agree?
That or I was
Not
going to
gay,
say
flamboyant gay.
I was going to say the ones that always get me are the too comfortable women. The women that like will bust your balls. You're like, I don't know you. Who are you?
Sure.
Where it's still new.
Yeah. Just trying to she-ham early.
Dude, I went to a dinner party. I went to my cousin's dinner party, and it was in L.A., and I love my cousin, but it was like...
Was there a shitty bitch there?
There were so many shitty bitches there. And at one point I sat down. You know who else was there? It was Nick Novicki.
Oh.
Nick Novicki and his wife Teal were there. So I saw them and I was like, hey guys, what's up? I was like,
Come
friends.
over here, teensies.
Yeah.
Did you pick them both up in your
Yeah.
arms and go, yay, hugs?
And Nick does look like me. He looks
Yeah.
like little person me. So I'm like, come over here. We can make up a good backstory. We can really sell some people. Well, some snake oil. Say that you drank it and then it came high size. You go in the house. I'll come back down. We'll blow some fucking minds.
Hey, guys.
I
Oh,
immediately-
my God. It's so much warmer up here.
I immediately go to a carny work where I see Nick and I go, I got a friend. We can work these people for some money. No, but I sat down at the table and I was like not feeling comfortable. And her friend, who wasn't a shitty bitch, she was we're having fun here, like too comfortable of a white lady.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, guys, we're gonna go around the table and everyone's gonna say something that they're grateful that they've gone through.
I
And
hate this. Michelle does this kind of thing a lot.
And I stood up and I told my cousin I was going to throw up and I needed to go back to my hotel, and I left.
Good.
And then I went and got Chick-fil-A and got
Smart
high at
move.
my hotel.
Brilliant move.
Thank you.
Brilliant
I
move.
walked up to Nick and I was like, hey, can I have a little side
You should have
table?
had Nick sit on his wife's shoulders and put on a long jacket, and he could just bin you the rest of the
And
day.
going, I really like wrestling. You know what else I
Oh,
like?
hey, babe, hold me up.
Hey,
babe,
hey,
babe.
watch out. Dan,
your
you all
footing.
right? I'm drinking again.
Yes, no, I'm a little stumbly.
I'm stumbly and drunk.
Let's sit down, huh? What do you
Huh?
say?
These vegetables look good. I'm glad you didn't cook any meat.
Is this a summer squash soup?
Oh,
Delish.
wow. You've only
Delish.
you're 4 glasses of Sauvignon Blanc in.
You hear on these going, give me some.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Bitch, you're blowing it.
Shut up.
Shut up.
We'll get some to go.
Yeah, dude, I can't. Dinner parties where people feel comfortable.
A dinner party of let's meet a bunch of other people. Like there's one common
How
denominator
do
person.
you do it?
I'd rather fucking die.
I'd rather swing. I'd rather be naked and covered in oil than have to sit there and be like, oh.
Comfortable at parties to begin with? Because
No, I'm not.
Because of substances, I was. When I got
Dan
alcohol.
became that comfortable girl when he got drunk, probably.
Yeah, that's why I hate her so much.
He goes, what's
It's
up,
me.
sluts?
It's
I'm just
me.
kidding. I'm Dan.
What's
Yeah.
up?
I'm Tina's cousin.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, sluts?
What are you grateful for? Say it before you walk in, or I'll give you a Charlie horse.
You want a dead arm? You want to tell me what you're grateful for?
I'll fuck it. You want a horse bite? I'll grab your quad.
Oh.
What are you grateful for? Yeah, dude, that was
I
what
think your cousin just fucking dead armed me out there.
he also reeks like warm gin.
Every party I went to, I felt like it was the Zion party and I wasn't invited.
Yeah,
like, I
man.
don't belong here.
Yeah.
They're all into this.
Yeah, I've never felt like I belonged at a party in my life.
But I think that's why alcohol is so popular, because it just numbs you, and then everyone's like, "I'm partying."
They said the Comedy Sellers holiday. I don't know what holiday, but their holiday party is next Tuesday. I'm like, oh, good.
Easter?
Good.
He
Thanks
has
for
risen?
telling me the day to stay clear.
I'm
It's
gonna
Killing
show up.
Jesus Day.
I'm gonna show up and pretend it's an Easter party.
Yeah,
He has risen.
he has risen, everybody.
Hey guys, happy Easter.
He has died for your sins.
you
Everybody
guys-
come around.
You guys, I don't know if you heard the good news. He has risen, and they're like, "Now this is I don't know. It's weird to do it this time of year."
Just like I think again, like you said about like the comedy club hang and like the showcase club hang, much like the parties, they're not for us. I don't think anymore.
I also think it's
They're for young comics who want to go get like hammered on someone else's dime, bunch of free food.
but the placement of it being right now doesn't make sense, because Christmas parties, you subconsciously give yourself a little bit more to talk to people. You're like nicer to people because it's the holiday season. So when a guy that you typically don't want to really talk to walks up to you, you're like, "How you doing, man?"
Want some eggnog?
Yeah, Merry Christmas. What do you got going on? What are you doing for the new year? You're like, you're so, even if it's in January, you still kind of have that like thing. Now you're like, "Hey, what's up?"
Oh, what's up?
What's, and then you're just like, "Yeah, the shows were weird on Thursday."
Yeah. Anyway, I gotta run. I got a spot over at New York Comedy Club.
I gotta. I got at 9:45.
Oh, I was hoping to have Comedy Cellar food that I have all the night in bulk.
Oh my God! Look, cold wings.
Yeah.
And I mean, it'll be fun if we get. Here's the thing: is it's like a voter turnout. If you can get enough of our friends to turn out, it can be a good
Even
time.
if-
Well, you're in the dodgy J demographic. You're a hard one to get to on a Tuesday night. Your only night off.
to go to an unspecified holiday party.
Yeah, dude. Jay's got Central American work ethic. You've got like 6 jobs, and your only break is to play a half a game of 2K.
What holidays are surrounding this so we can give it to one of them?
Easter.
Yeah, I guess just Easter, Passover.
I don't know. I don't know your guys'
Dan hates Judaism
I don't
so
know your
much.
guys' crude holidays.
When's Passover, Jacob?
It's this month, right?
Yeah, I think so. Do you want to
Passover is the 15th.
15th.
You want to do a full Seder at my house?
You mean to get out of the you don't want to do the party, you want to do a Seder?
Instead.
Well,
But
dude,
it's
if
next-
that's an option,
You're 3 days early.
you think I'm going to
No,
go?
no. Oh, yeah. You have to do it on the day, right? It's 8 days or something like that.
Yeah.
It ends.
Unless you're my dad and this is his Super Bowl.
Oh, is he like planning? Is he getting pumped for Passover?
Oh yeah.
Passover
My dad's
season.
Super religious.
Are you going home for Passover?
No.
You don't. Now you're going to stay here? Let's do
Yeah.
something Jewishy, dude.
I'm down.
On the Sunday.
Jews.
Yeah, I'll be home that Sunday.
All right. Oh, the
I'm
rest
not
of us,
religious.
get ready to wear white, and we're going to go to a river and then douse ourselves in the water clean.
Jake, let's
I
just
tell
film
you-
ourselves reading a Seder phonetically.
One time only. I'm not religious at all. But like just to I love my dad, so I wanted to make him happy. So it's so important to him. He should just go to this synagogue for the holiday in New York.
You do it?
I went one time while I was up here. It was like 2
gosh.
years ago. You guys were on the air, and I was depressed because I was listening on earbuds
In the synagogue?
in the synagogue, and you were making fun of me for not being.
Oh, man.
Because you were at synagogue?
But also, here's the thing: as soon as I get to a synagogue, I check the exits because you got to know when to take off.
Yeah.
This place was a kill box. There was one entrance only. One entrance. One
That sounds like a fire hazard.
you couldn't get to a window to get out.
Yeah, that's why it's like Costco. You can kill
I'm
Jews
talking
in
about-
bulk. They do not plan an exit well.
Guys,
This was so
learn,
Took them
stupid.
40 years to get through a desert.
learn from your past. You guys, keep walking into it.
Dan-
Move. Yes.
Let
Guys, multiple exits.
Spread out,
No.
in and out.
Why do
Have
you
a
let the
plan.
Why do you let the Degos figure out how to escape all the time?
You're fucking clumping up, letting these krauts get to you. I'm
Jay?
telling you guys, you gotta fucking spread out.
Funnel out, everybody. Single file.
Flank. We never learned the concept of flanking.
Run to the corners.
They couldn't have planned this place worse. You walk in,
Yeah.
immediately to the left is a little children's room,
Okay.
and then the kill box synagogue right
I
behind it.
think it's called the kill box.
Oh, it
No,
is.
dude,
That's the
Kill
most,
box.
And you don't
it's the
know
most
my
metal
anxiety goes up.
synagogue. Yeah.
because you got to know, like you hear click or anything.
Yeah.
I want to know where to take off.
Yeah, you've got John J. Rambo
Yeah,
PTSD.
there was nowhere to go.
So you're just in this room and you're like, I can't be
There's
in here.
no
How
exit.
deep in were you? Were you close to the back, like toward the door?
Door opened, and then one tunnel to the back room and one little children's room to the right, and
Do you-
that's it.
in
Jacob, so you're
synagogues-
gonna, so what you have to start
Windows
planning
10
is
feet up.
You said
if
you said there's a tunnel, like
like a hallway.
Oh,
but-
okay. I thought it was like Notre Dame Stadium where you could like slap play like a
Jacob, here's what
champion.
you got to start getting good at: faking dead. You're gonna have to go under a pile of
Yeah.
other dead Jews.
Get
and
ready to be-
pretend you're dead.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be ready for people on top
that
of
was
you.
the last time I was ever in one, like a few years ago. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Why?
I
Can't play
cannot
dead?
breathe. No, man, I'm gonna go into combat mode, but you got to give me an option.
Dude, I can't breathe. I saw a
I
World
cannot
Star.
breathe.
I can't remember which one it was, but I saw a World Star hip hop fight recently. 2 black girls, and the one was just whooping the other girl's ass like bad the whole time, like
Yeah.
wrecking her. And then at the end, she's going like, "Get off me!" Go. She's, "I can't breathe." I was screaming, "I can't breathe!" Go. You can't use that on other black people. It goes. That's the thing now. White person's
yeah,
winning.
That's white kung fu.
Yeah.
That's to.
I can't
repel the
breathe.
whites.
Nah, but it's a quick way to let somebody, even if they're your like enemy in the moment, fighting you, like get off of you. It goes, oh, okay.
Come up with a historical phrase.
Yeah, yeah. I have a dream down here. I have a dream that one day
Just
everyone's
beating
going to
the
be
shit
together.
out
He goes,
of her.
oh, shit. All right, stop. Let me stop hitting her. She has a dream.
We are Marshall. Yeah,
Yep.
that was a plane crash.
Damn, I can't hit you. I can't hit you anymore
I gotta
now
stop.
that you said that. Just stop hitting me. Black Lives Matter. He goes, you fucked my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Still, though, I can't breathe. Any of these working?
9/11, never forget.
That's ain't nothing to do with this.
This is a fight because you stole money from me.
Oh, Jacob, yeah, let's do a Seder instead. We'll do a Sunday night Seder.
This means so much to Liz.
What?
The party.
You can go to the party.
Well,
I'll
not
do
if you,
something
not if you guys
with
are
you.
having your Seder.
I said Sunday.
Oh,
You
I'm
guys are
down.
having your own
I'll
little
do
thing,
something
and we're
with
not
you.
allowed, and you guys just want to
Well,
stroll in.
I mean,
Well, what do you
long-time
wanna-
anti-Semite. We know that.
Dude, if you know anything about me, you know I've wanted to be Jewish my whole life. I wasn't a wigger when I was a kid. I wanted to be Jewish.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude.
You were a jigger?
I was a jigger. Yeah, I was a jigger. Just walking around using Yiddish. I was the only one that called it a tuchus. You know what
wanna
that's like
come
in
over?
Colorado?
Do you want to come over for a Sunday Seder?
I would fucking love it.
do it.
I'll come over for a Yom Kippur. I'll come over for all of that.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna.
gotta
All
come
the
to
high
tots.
holidays.
But listen
you
to me.
want, like, authentic.
Give me challah bread dipped in
You
honey
guys
when we
get-
celebrate a new year.
Listen.
And give me a Passover.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
With some good whitefish.
I'm gonna get a crock pot.
Do it.
I'm gonna make a brisket.
Please.
I'm gonna get gefilte fish.
Nah, I'm out. I don't like it at all.
Oy vey, can we have some fun? See?
Ah,
That
you
felt
can,
natural.
I mean, I'm not the only one eating.
Well, I mean,
You
the way you
enjoy
said
it.
it was like that.
Yeah.
I think
It
it's
sounded like you were.
the grossest thing ever. But
Hey,
okay.
Jacob, can I talk to you real quick on the side here? This is my first Passover. That really means something.
I'll get a matzo ball soup from a place that makes dumb-ass
I
matzo
would-
ball soup.
Love it. I love bread. I love bread clump soup.
Yeah, we'll get some challah bread from somewhere.
I love it, dude.
Will
I
you try
work-
gefilte fish?
I've tried gefilte fish.
Do you like it?
Yeah, dude. Annie, when I moved here and Annie was my girlfriend, I went to several high holidays with her. Her grandfather died thinking I was Jewish.
Really?
Yeah, I was a comedian. He was like, well, he's a comedian. They didn't even
He
ask after
must
that.
be.
Didn't realize I had a crucifix tattooed on my back. Uh-oh, your boy got dipped in the river of Jesus. Whole time, Episcopalian.
Yeah, well, you know, the first girl I lost my virginity to, her father believed I was equally a white supremacist.
Yeah, dude.
So
It's a real
sometimes
flip-flop.
you got to do.
Yeah, objects in the mirror don't appear as Jewish as they seem.
Sometimes
Or
you got to tell.
non-Jewish.
Sometimes you got to tell a girl's dad what he wants to hear so you can plow his daughter.
You know what? That's the exact line of thinking I had.
That's just how the world works, dog.
I went, oy vey, am I full? Well, I'm going to go in there.
I am
and-
verklempt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have your daughter come
Oh.
spit on my schmeckle, and then
Oh, look at the bubbles. Dude, there was, they were, I loved that family, though. They were fun. They were
Yeah.
fun as shit. Yeah, they were like,
took a gefilte fish and horseradish.
yeah,
Yes.
Upper East Side. That's where I learned about dipping the challah bread into honey to represent a sweet new year.
I didn't even know that.
Have the fucking, it was great. I worked at I told you this. I worked at why can't I think of it? My goy brain is
Bagel
locking
shop.
up. Yeah, the bagel store I worked at was kosher.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Told me they
That's
had
how I
to-
learned.
to flamethrow the place.
No, they
after.
threatened it because I almost walked
Yeah.
in with Burger King because I almost walked in with a Whopper with cheese.
Is there cheese on that
Yeah.
burger?
I went like I did stop too. I went, yeah, there is. Like they were going to be jealous.
Yeah, you're like, I know, lucky me, right? You guys don't even do that here.
No, hi Jay.
I've been thinking
you
the
know-
whole time, where's the cheese on these sandwiches?
No, I had no. I didn't even think about cheese. I was just like, I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, I got a Whopper with cheese, and they're gonna be like, that sounds so good.
So delicious.
Instead, they're like,
I love it.
they were like, do not fucking come in here, dude. Like I was a vampire.
Fucking kicked you in the chest. They Spartan kicked you.
This is the bagel
Kosher!
store.
We have two kitchens.
Yeah, man, it was fucking crazy. But I learned about challah bread there. That's where I learned
My
about challah
mom
bread.
bakes it every Friday.
What a,
fucking
it's
great.
you know what?
Yeah.
It's my almost one of my, that and sourdough are my two favorites.
I'll tell you what, when it's so annoying when like the money thing of Judaism like comes into play into the beliefs.
Oh, you mean
because
the
they're ridiculous. So
I
it's
mean
like
the ultimate
exactly.
we gotcha.
Well, I'm saying no. I'm saying more like the idea of like, you want to keep like a kosher, like a real kosher kitchen. It's insanely expensive.
Yeah.
To just simply be able to refrigerate your cheeses and meats in different places. It's crazy.
Yeah, not
and
mix
it's
it-
all rooted off of my
Right.
belief. It's all rooted off of like I think it's like refrigerations. It's like old things that came about when there was no way to preserve food at all.
Yeah, they say that sometimes about like how pork is illegal in some religions.
It's because it killed people. Probably 'cause it went bad so much.
Yeah, and it's just like, guys, don't eat that. That'll give you the shits. And then it's like 200 years later.
Yeah,
like,
it's Satan's meat.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I think it's just refrigerate it. You know what I mean? You'll be fine.
Learned how to prepare it. Did you grow up kosher?
Yeah.
Yeah. So was it? Are you? You're not still kosher?
No.
Because that's got to be, like Jay said,
Well,
hard to keep.
I don't. No, I don't keep it kosher. No.
Yeah, okay, you don't like your refrigerator. You don't have two refrigerators.
In my
Jesus
Astoria
Christ.
apartment. No.
Yeah. If we walked in and I'm like, hey, Jacob, why is there a Frigidaire in your fucking bedroom?
That's where my cheese is.
It's the cheese storage. Is this another one?
No.
It's my cheese freezer.
Is Frigidaire a fucking air conditioner, not a fridge?
It's also a fridge. It's just appliances in general, Dan.
I just was looking for a generic term.
We always call it Frigidaire.
Yeah.
My family just called it a Frigidaire.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I did. Yeah, dude, I had no idea what being kosher was.
I do that to my TVs. Yo, fucking turn on the Samsung. Let's see what's up.
Really?
No.
That's what you. Oh,
That'd be great, though.
yeah. Fire up the Sony.
Yo, slap up the LG. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, cars. I get doing that sometimes. Like, you want Jeep? Want to get in the Jeep? You know?
Oh, yeah, for a certain type of car, yeah.
Or even for making fun of it when I had the Strat ass. I'd be like, "We riding in the
Take a ride in the
Strat
Strat
ass?"
ass.
Yeah, that shitty car. I beat the
Fuck
shit
yeah.
out of that car.
So they call it the bitch. Bring the bitch around.
Oh yeah, man.
Did you call the
Car
lot together to bring
nicknames-
around the bitch?
Shitty car nicknames are always very fun.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you're growing up.
I don't know if I ever named my shitty car. Every car I had, I was so happy to have and found a way to believe it was cool for some reason. But I also never had money to soup anything up ever on a car. A lot of my friends did all that shit, tinting and everything. I was just like, this is a pretty nice Saturn.
Yeah, but you see, I appreciated my cars, but I also kind of knew when they. I mean, my car looked like a soccer mom car. But
Yeah.
because I got it. I got the '96 Stratus in like 2001 or whatever, so it was only like 5 years old. But it was when I got it, I'm like, this is like a government vehicle. This doesn't look like a 16-year-old kid or 17-year-old kid's car.
Oh, no, dude. Owning a car, though, is such like... It's like when I first had a car, even if it was like... I think I got it for like $1,000 maybe or
Yeah,
something.
that's mine was
the
1,500.
Honda Accord.
I got mine for 15.
Maybe a little more than 1,000, but whatever it was fucking, it was not a nice car. But in my mind, that $1,000, it was a bazillion dollars
Yeah.
to you. So I've always had a thing. I'm like, this car, I'm big on keeping them clean, trying to keep up with like the stuff on it. So I never had a shitty car, even though they were like ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like they weren't shitty by like.
You've also remained a car owner while living in the city.
Well, I
Like-
stopped for a while.
But I'm saying you had that horrible incident with the Ford, and then you come back. You've had cars or whatever. I haven't owned a car in 16 years, so I wonder how much different I would be because I was a mess when I had a car. There was just cigarette packs. I just would throw shit on the side and just smoke. I beat the shit out of my car.
I smoke in every car I've ever had.
But I was also like a 21-year-old alcoholic, just boozing and throwing trash and shit, and I didn't care. So I wonder
You're looking
now.
for a Daily Planner because you're trying to find a girl, a lost girl.
Where is it? God damn it, Soder.
I got it here somewhere. God damn it!
A bunch of
That's
empty
it.
Tylenol things, like a detective. I keep
It wouldn't
trying.
be like that now.
Yeah,
You
I
have
wonder.
a classy car now.
But I feel like I would
Inside.
still be a little messy. I still feel like I would because I have.
Ari doesn't give a shit. Ari's one of those. The car becomes like more storage.
Yeah,
I think-
I would. I'd be afraid that I would slip into that.
Yeah, maybe it's not so bad because his chick and everything now. Like Chrissy probably evens that out a bit.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Ari. Will be honest with you, I feel like you're standing on a pile of like old hangers from dry cleaners and
I've done a lot
newspapers.
of. Let me clear this off for you. And I just move it, and you're like, "That's good."
By the way, I often get taken home like from somebody from the comedy club, the manager, whoever it is, and they always give you a ride, and I'm always blown away. Almost 100% of the cars I get into, someone goes, hang on, let me throw all this shit in the back.
Yeah.
And you're like, why do you live like this?
Yeah, I was shocked the first time that happened to me in an Uber. It was in Portland, and the guy pulled up. He's like, "Hold on, real quick." I'm like, "Hold on, real quick. You're taking rides." And the guy had like stuff. By the way, didn't move all of it completely out. There was still stuff behind the driver's seat and in between the back seat, like a fleece and a couple of things. And I was just sitting. I was like, "What? This feels like I'm getting a ride from a friend."
Oh, by the way, I want Mikey McKiernan to hear. No, I'm not talking. He gave me a ride on this weekend. I'm not talking about him. He did move
No.
something in the back seat. But
Mikey, he did say it was you.
I did set it up. No, but I would tell you that Mike's car was great because it was wrapped. I think he was using his father's car.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it was wrapped in a great clips.
Awesome.
Like
Love Great
things.
Clips.
Yeah.
Gave Great Clips a lot of money throughout my life. Love Great Clips. That's how Soul Joel used to be when he was my manager. He would drive me home in the PT Cruiser that was wrapped into Soul Joel Productions. In the PT Cruise, dude.
Dude, I want to get my car wrapped so bad.
Dude, I would come back. I would be so hammered. Just
Sure deodorant.
Stepping out of a PT Cruiser that said Soul Joel's in front of Caprice, the European dance club in Astoria, around the corner of my street. I'd be like, "What's up, you Euro trash babes?"
Oh, speaking of Euro trash, did you
Nikola Jokic balling.
Euro trash? No, cause see if you could find Christina's Dove. I think it's called Dove Ultimate commercial now. Two commercials I saw that really blew my mind recently. What they're doing, they have some for Depends, adult diapers.
Yeah.
And it's just like an in-shape black dude wearing one, and that's almost the little thing about it. Goes, see, I'm cool, and I'm wearing it. It seems like that's the message. And the Dove Ultimate commercial is just hairy armpit women, and it's just like whether you're this or that, it's like, no, ew, stop. Don't encourage that.
Be sexy, be twins, ride bikes, chew
Yeah,
gum.
there, look at that. I thought that was Magic Johnson's son.
Oh God.
Yeah, Jacob, look at this.
Oh, this is a
new
whole.
Back me up,
This is
Jacob.
a whole female armpit hair. Oh no, it's just
Not all of it, but they give you too much.
suck our hairy arm.
Yeah, basically.
Do you think that's going to be a thing that changes in like 100 years? Like women just have hairy armpits in 100 years?
If you have a hairy armpit, I should be able to punch your armpit and see if I could stop your heart like Bruce Lee said he could do.
The armpit punch? You get to try Jay's armpit punch?
Yeah, if you show hairy armpits, I'm punching you in the arm. I'm punching you underneath.
Is there any woman that you'd have sex with if she had hairy armpits?
I think I've had sex with women with hairy armpits. Of course.
And you knew before?
I think, at least one of them, I think. But it's not my choice at all.
You touched it?
No.
He tickled
No.
it. He tickled
No, I
it.
wouldn't touch it.
He actually
How
ran
do
his.
you
He ran his.
maneuver?
When she was
You
laying
didn't
in.
intertwine?
Yeah.
Huh? No.
When they were finished, Jay laid on her chest and then played with it. He just guided his fingers through it. And
No,
he
listen.
went, "What are you thinking about?"
A pretty enough girl.
She was like, "I don't know. Got lots of stuff."
A pretty enough girl, you can get over it for sure for the moment, but
God.
it's not awesome.
Yeah.
I have hairy calves.
The one all the way to the right in the yellow is atrocious. There's some of them I could
horrific.
probably run through. That
Which
one's
you
not
run
bad. That one's not bad.
that
Top
ain't
left's
good.
not bad.
But
No.
is this a trend? Like
Yes.
female empowerment? What is the?
Come on, that can't
I'm
be
not-
real. The athlete girl can't be real. I mean, that's fake.
These are Photoshop.
Yeah, it's fake. No one's got armpits. Men don't have armpits like that.
Yeah, that's insane. Let's grow our armpit hair out for our Seder.
Have you shaved? Wait, what do you mean? Armpit hair? Do you shave your armpits?
No.
Have you ever?
Yeah.
I feel like that would feel weird. I
It,
feel like
yeah,
skin
sort
on
of.
skin.
I didn't mind it for a while, but then I started getting like when I was like a fat teenager when I was doing it. I would get like rub
Yeah.
shit
Irritation?
and it would be really uncomfortable. So yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Well,
Well, I mean, ladies, if you want a shot at this guy,
shave your armpit.
Shave your armpits.
But you don't walk away if she's pretty enough that you want to fuck her that she has hairy armpits. It depends how hairy, I guess, right?
What do you mean?
Is there a
Like,
level of hairy that make you
all of a
walk
sudden,
away?
she's in the bar at night. She raises her arm.
She's like a
No,
nine.
no. She's
tuft
come
of
back
hair?
with you. She's come back with you, and she's wearing
And
a
I didn't know until
T-shirt.
this point.
Yeah. She had a cute little T-shirt on that said like "Go State." And you're
just
like,
a cute little number.
Yeah, jeans. You guys met,
Yeah.
and she takes it
Ankle
off.
socks.
She takes it off. She's got fucking armpits.
Quite a hypothetical.
It sure
Yeah.
is. But guess what?
She's
it probably
so pretty.
also has
Everything else
happened.
together, but she has just woofing pits.
Real bad, like kind of like they're shooting out the side when her arm is closed.
Oh, fuck that. Nope, now I'm out. I'd elbow in her clavicle. You pull some shit like that. At least tuck it away.
Yeah, Jay would
Why,
give 3 kias. Kia.
You could do that? You could?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I would at the time.
because you know why? Your love is strong.
Yeah.
You're so sweet. And someday,
No, listen, you got to put your head down and,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's true.
yeah. And
I
just-
would.
yeah, it's like hard work.
I'm sure the same
Determination.
woman's making concessions on me as well. So,
Yeah, dude, me with my shirt off, I look like E.T. stretched out. It's not good.
So I would definitely say, yeah, I would do it, but it's not my preference by any stretch.
Oh, I'm not seeking it.
Hairy legs,
Yuff.
brutal. I think I can get over hair. I think I can get over hair in the armpit more than hairy legs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I never had to deal with this. Really? Oh well, I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't know which is
Well,
worse.
this is why you
I
should
don't know
only
what's worse.
you should only
I'm
exclusively.
not talking about stubble where you feel they're a little rough. That
Yeah.
happens. That happens on a didn't know I was gonna fuck today thing. But hair, like full on hair,
grown out hair.
yuck. Oh, I remember when I remember
You've never felt it? You never like.
I remember not liking that when I
never
went
had to
back.
deal with
That
it,
goes
no.
back to like high school and seeing like girls sometimes would wear like white stockings and it looks like
It would come out.
yeah, it looked like an aerial shot of the Zion parties. It was everything was just mixing and they're all mushed up. Oh, it was so gross. It was-
Zion party traumatizes me.
I know.
Think about it.
It really is.
Man,
It's
I
a trigger
felt like-
moment for you.
He gets very worked up about that party.
I do,
By the way, nobody.
because nobody.
They had to cast that. You should know that.
They're perfect people.
They cast that. A woman sat there with a clipboard, and
Yeah.
people walked in, and she said, "Take your shirt off and dance around like an asshole." And then
like,
they're
"Got
like,
it."
"Yeah, you're in. You're in the movie."
I
So
thought
don't feel bad about that.
No.
If we Zioned in here, it would just look like fucking old mayonnaise in a to-go container, with fucking black lube being the sprinkle of pepper into it.
Speaking of stupid outfits, Lenny Kravitz is back. Kept his body super in shape. His
Yeah.
dreadlocks are long again. He looks fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
He
Lenny
dresses like an asshole.
because he's too hot.
Cut off jean jacket.
Not even that. No, at the Grammys, he showed up in a spaceman outfit
you
with
bring up
silver
what-
boots on.
Lenny Kravitz at the Grammys.
It was him and her performing.
I love it.
Zion
I didn't
is
realize
so
that was good.
central.
That was so natural.
Yeah, you think Zion's got a good bakery?
No,
Right.
You think Zion's got a good place for snacks? You think Zion's got
They're
Go
eating
Puff?
Gloop.
no. Jacob's getting uncomfortable the same way I understand too. It's like because what they're not showing you is like the room in the cave where there's someone like me or Jacob sitting there
Dorks.
like trying to like read or something. We're like, I don't know. That party's
there's me-
too.
there's
party's
me-
too intense.
Me falling asleep waiting for Sentinels, and I'm the reason that fucking Neo dies.
Yeah, I go, guys. I'll go watch the perimeter if you want.
And then I doze off, and they go, Soder. And I'm like,
They don't show
Get
the
those,
nerd wall
get
of
those
Zion.
performing outfit, yeah, that way. But you got to get to the whole thing. He looked like a fucking dildo.
I would just wear sheath metal. I would wear sheath metal as a shirt and like tight, weird rubber pants.
Yeah, doesn't he?
I would dress like a pro wrestler every day if I had an amazing body. If I was a pro wrestler, I saw a picture. They showed like old school pictures. You know, it's like WrestleMania, so they put up like a 35 years ago today or like 25 years ago. They just had a picture of Stone Cold while they were building the ring for like WrestleMania 17. He's just chilling in just jean shorts and work boots. Mm-hmm. It's just work boots, got a hat on, no shirt, and jean shorts. And I'm like, yeah, dude, if I was jacked, I would dress like that too.
This has nothing to do with being jacked. He's dressed like a female wrestler from the 80s.
He's got,
That's trying to
he's got a
not-
glow outfit on.
That's trying to not be sexualized.
Yeah, he is. He looks like he's trying to guess what aliens dress like.
Yeah, he looks like Mork from Mork.
Yeah. At the Bonfire SXM, we'll tweet out the picture of
She can't do anything wrong.
who, her?
That her.
Comes to Abbott Costello. Her? Who are you
Yeah.
talking about? Him or her?
Her.
Her?
Yeah. No, not
Who's-
him. Her.
Who's she?
Her. Yeah, they.
Her, they?
Yeah, she rules. She rules so hard.
It's your number one crush right now.
Yeah. And it's good. It looks very woke of me. Super into black chicks now.
She's also Filipino, so you get more than
He goes,
credit.
yeah, it's pretty woke. I'm in the black broads now.
Jay's 40s progressive.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like,
Whatever. What do you be called? Fucking whatever.
I have a
You them.
strong new CW crush, my number one.
Who
bring
is it?
her up. What's she on?
Well, she's guest star on The Flash.
Yeah.
New season of The Flash?
She's been on a few seasons.
I mean,
now.
dude, your CW crushes have taken me down. What was that girl we used to follow that had the boys?
Allison Page.
Allison Page. I remember going through that. There
There is a Flash movie coming out with that fucking jag off the blaze him, right?
He got arrested. He got arrested in like Europe.
Oh, thank God.
Someone.
Someone stop
Hawaii.
him.
It was Hawaii. That's what it was.
Somebody stop him.
That monster, dude. The television show
Is good. You love it.
is what we're looking for.
The Flash.
I watch it.
You don't love it though.
Is it good? No. It's just fun to watch.
So it's good.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
enjoy
it's
it.
supernatural.
Sure. Yeah. It's on that level.
Well, fucking your boy Jensen Ackles about to be in The Boys.
And the
season
boys.
3.
We're interviewing also. Well, it's supposed to be this week. It's not happening now, but we're interviewing Chuck and Loki from Supernatural
Oh, that's
on
awesome.
SDR show. Chuck was God,
Yep.
and Loki. Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
What's the actress's name?
Natalie Dreyfus.
Richard Dreyfuss?
His niece.
It's Richard Dreyfuss.
Nice.
Jacob, you can't jerk off to my niece. I told you I didn't want to wear the damn mask.
That's always my favorite. Daryl Hammond when he does Richard Dreyfuss doing the Star Wars screen test.
Evaporators, thermobinary. I'm sorry.
Is that her? Oh yeah. You like to be emaciated thin, Jacob.
Damn, dude.
Well, that's just that photo.
It's Natalie.
You're gonna say she's
Joy.
voluptuous in other pictures?
No. Well, yeah, I guess I do have a look.
Yeah, that is a much better picture.
Dude, I feel like if you were like in another life, if you would have lived in like Ohio, you would have married a lady like that. Zero problems. You would have walked into a relationship like that. You guys would have, in high school been in some club together. You have the same. Your type is very Midwestern girl next door you grow up with.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think you're right about that.
I think if you were to like have been born in,
A girl doesn't want to be donkey punched. That's not your speed.
that's not you. That's Jay. He's at the fringe. He's on the coast, dude. He's one of those coastal elites that wants a woman that's into weird dungeon play, right, Christine? You guys,
She's not
get,
gonna
it. You guys get it all.
She's not gonna have to worry about you getting bored and start going for her butthole.
Yeah, dude. She's just gonna know that you're gonna love her casserole, and that you're excited to watch your show together.
Yeah, hon, let's get down and watch your show.
Let's watch your show. Let's watch our show.
Jacob, I think 2023 is your year to find true love.
I think it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Think
do.
it-
Oh, I'm
2023.
a year off.
Huh?
Yeah,
year
no,
away.
you're prepping. You're about to blossom.
Well, I think the quarantine changed a lot of things. You have to get acclimated to the New York lifestyle again. You're not a swampsman anymore. Mm-hmm. And, all your wacky ideas of knife making and building,
I put it on hold.
you have to go on hold.
They're on hold.
And you're going
Yeah.
to fall in love here with a girl who wants to get out of New York, though, too.
Yeah, you guys are both pulling your Snake Plisskens. You both want to escape from New York.
Yeah.
You both want to get out of here because you both dream of going living in swampy, humid Gatorland
Or
that
or
won't even
unless-
Colorado
let
still
your
on my
kids be
mind.
gay.
Yeah, you can't even. When your son realizes who he is, he even can't be himself.
Oh,
Not
you-
until third grade.
I'll use either side of it to keep Jacob here. Oh, you want to go there where they won't even let your kids be gay? Real nice, Jacob.
Oh, you're gonna
No
let
way
your
to be,
kids.
dude.
You're gonna let your kid miss out on the most important years of a gay man's life: kindergarten to third grade.
Shirts and skins games
right.
getting all complicated.
That's where all the hot gay action happens. Is kindergarten to third grade.
Yeah. Every time me and Greg are on the skins team together, he passes me the ball. We have to like touch shoulders. Is that weird?
Is it weird that I get tingly?
When was that? They must have outlawed shirts and skins. I remember that being.
Oh,
one of the
yeah,
most
not before
traumatic-
fucking not before my time.
No, just like the deadbeat dad law and my dad dying right before it passed. Those of us who didn't get through. Shirts for skins.
Was a
Traumatizing.
thing, and adults would fucking organize that. At, like,
Oh, yeah,
camp and
mean
shit. Fuck
teenagers.
Fuck you.
By the way, punchline was always fat kid has to go skins.
Well, I
And
had
then
to-
when they found out your boy had puffy nips,
I made
that
excuses.
was what killed me. I was mortified because of
Me too.
my nips.
I made
Yeah, me
excuses.
too.
I didn't
Mortified.
nip twins.
Yeah. Well, at least your nips weren't fucking 4 inches away from your chest.
They
you son of
were.
a bitch.
They were. You're talking to puff boys. If we had
I
tight little,
hated it.
if we had tight little buttons, I would have been shirtless running around.
I always had tight nips. Nothing wrong with that. My nips are fine.
All right,
It's-
so don't
it's
bring
everything
your
around- it's everything
tight nip
around the tip.
problems over here.
Dude, my problem wasn't nips. It was tit. It was stomach and all that shit. My little ass, my no ass coming out when my little shorts would fall down.
We have city problems, and you had rural problems. You were all the area around. We were the concentration of it all.
My problem is I had supple nipples.
Yeah, me too. I feel
You
like
don't
I
want that.
Dude, I honestly feel like I had bitch
Supple.
nips. I was like walking around like, yo, do I have bitch nips? I was never like confident. I wasn't like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah, Instagram.
Like little
I didn't
triangles.
see it first.
Like little triangles that come off?
Dude, here's the thing, and any of my friends will tell you this from growing up. I had a system where I've told you this. I would tickle the
Yep.
side of my
To make them
rib,
tighten up.
and then I'd get them nice and tight. If I go like this, I can still do it.
I had to pinch my
So when I started now,
shrink.
yeah, you pinch, but pinching's a dead giveaway. If you're getting
They're a
Yeah,
little red. They're a
you go,
little red.
I'm like taking off. You take off your jersey and then just crank and go. Let's do this, boys.
like suspenders.
Yeah,
But if
let's
you-
play.
But if I do a tickle and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think that shirt's new, and then they go down, I'm all.
That's so funny.
Just
Dan,
to-
he goes, all right, guys, I'm on the skins team. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go turn myself on in the bathroom a little bit.
Sorry, guys, I got to edge before I can ball.
Crank it. Crank it.
One of the worst is when one of my buddies, we went to football camp, and we were like up at a college, and it was like my high school team, and we went swimming, and one of my friends was like, offensive lineman, big guy, just didn't want to be seen with his shirt off, and I felt fucking horrible. That was the first time I was like, damn, that has to really suck. Because like the way he got out of the pool and like,
Oh, I know.
yeah.
I know to get out of the pool. I said, when they would be like, all right, everybody out of the pool, and you realize you're in the deep end, nowhere near a fucking ladder, and you see everyone just jumping out where they're at, and then you see where the ladder is, and you go, I'm gonna be the last one out of the pool, and I'm gonna be treading water over to a ladder. I go, I gotta try to get to. I'm telling you, I bring half the pool water with me. It's,
Yeah, when
it's
you
like
come
washing.
out-
It's like washing up.
Yeah.
It's like being squeezed out. But you get your upper body up there and just flip over like a seal. It's horrible.
And then the whole side of the pool.
And that's when I was like, I'll never wear a shirt in a thing ever. It's got to be one of the. I have to limit my embarrassments. I always realized that wearing a shirt in the pool drew more attention than just being shirt off.
That's why it's
I'd rather
crazy.
be shirt, because here's the thing: you can go shirt off. By the way, I still live in deep end water or shallow water where my ass is genuinely on the ground. When I'm in a pool, neck rarely. Neck up is usually the only thing that's out of the water. I
Absolutely.
stay in pool.
Last step on the shallow end of the pool stairs, great. You sit down, goes about clavicle height,
Perfect.
just hanging out.
Sit there, hang a friend, maybe hold a drink,
Oh my god!
maybe even smoke a joint or something.
You know what's crazy is when you were little and you'd see a skinny kid in a shirt, and you're like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, he's like, I have melanomas.
And you're like, "Got it. You'll die if you're out here." Okay, got it.
But my nipples would, if you pinch them, they transform like it's a full moon.
Yeah,
But they don't last. That's the problem.
That's
Like,
why you got to
have
get in
like
cold
a limited
water.
time.
Yeah, once you get out of the water, you're
Yeah.
back to being a puff.
Have
being
you
Puff
ever?
Daddy.
Have you? It's like turning back from a werewolf into a person.
Yeah.
Have you ever been having sex and you look down and notice that they're soft again? You're like, oh no.
I'll tell you when I was noticed. When
no.
I'm finished, I look down. I'm all, oh no.
And you go, excuse me for a second, hon. And you gotta go, diggy, diggy, diggy.
I go,
diggy, diggy, diggy.
I sit up in bed. I go, that's pretty crazy. Or if they're not looking, you just give a fucking, how you
Little
doing?
tweaker.
How you doing?
I've done that.
Yeah, a little fucking.
But when
That's hilarious.
I had to do that in the locker room at gym because you had to change into your shirt. So
Yeah.
even for that split second,
No,
I would do a
I'd
quick
turn my
turn
back.
towards the locker, face the locker, and go like this really
One
fast.
time, in college, this girl that we were friends with that was very attractive came over to buy weed from Amir, and I just heard her in the living room, and I was like, I got out of the shower and I was cold, and I was having like a good nip day, and I was like, put your jeans on. And I put my jeans on, walked out, I was like, oh, hey. And then we started talking, and then the nip started turning, and I was like, shit, I'm burning daylight. I felt like a vampire with the sun.
Excuse me for a second. Oh yeah,
I was
that's
like,
hot.
what am I doing? Let me go grab one of my Billabong shirts, my Quicksilver shirts.
I learned how to change clothes in that way of like when a girl's trying to not show anything.
Yeah.
Like I'd put
You
my
go behind one of those fucking
not even. It's like
dividers.
putting on. I'd put on like my sweatshirt, like over with no arms in it, and then start taking out the arms of the underneath like t-shirt or whatever. And we ultimately pull it out. Like I'm showing you how to take off a bra.
Yeah, first time I saw a girl take a bra off without taking her shirt off, I was
Yeah.
like, that is fucking impressive.
Yeah, I learned how to do things like that as
Mm-hmm.
to not show too much bod.
Yeah, you learn tit movement. You're like, I have to learn
Yeah.
how to tit navigate.
Oh man, I forget. Somebody made a thing one time. Like when I don't know what the way my tank tops are made or anything, but when I take off my sweatshirt, my tank, for whatever reason, the exact motion it does. Well, I know exactly why. 'Cause I'm belly and then chest. But
Sure.
There's like a line between basically, and it just rides up right to there. So it looks like I'm wearing a sports bra underneath everything, and then I have to go, no.
Pull back down. Yeah, we got to pull it back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because unless you get one of the
Christine's watched me struggle in front of a girl before, and I've been like, hold it. Don't say things. Just hold it down for me.
Just hold it. Move. Look, my arms are up. You pull down.
I'm like, I'm getting ready to take off my sweatshirt. Pull down the tank top. You see what happens?
Yeah. What about buying like super long ones that you tuck in?
Tank tops?
Yeah.
My tank top's pretty long. It's not that. It's just like the
way
my
it
sweatshirt.
moves.
There's like the bottom of the sweatshirts have whatever elastic on them, or like the rim. So when I'm taking off, it just pulls up with it.
Yeah,
it is what it is. It's not a big deal.
Oh,
But it's
I'm saying when I take my shirt off, when I take my sweatshirt off, if I'm trying to keep my t-shirt on, most of the time it gets pulled with it.
But god damn, it's so funny. It's such a funny thing, and they have to be like, no.
Yeah.
Then that was over my. That's supposed to be over my belly.
Let me cover this back up for you.
Let me fix this. Damn, he's lifting a dreamboat up there.
Dreamboat.
Christine knows what's up. She's trying to keep them nips hard.
Yeah.
She's trying to keep them nips erect.
What if you met her and she was like, "I'll date you, but you better not have weird nipples"? Would you be like,
I would like do a nipple surgery. If you could do like, I would do a nipple surgery.
you get your
for
nipples
her.
fixed if they're just
I'm
perma hard?
wondering if there's. I always wonder if there's a medical
Look it up.
thing you could do to keep your nipples.
Well, because they always say
tight.
that The Rock had surgery on his pecs to make them less boob-like between his like first and second year in the WWE.
He did have weird. He had nips.
Yeah,
He had those cone nips in the beginning.
Yeah,
of The Rock.
maybe you gotta get the Rock surgery. Can you look that up? Rocky,
It's just my nips, not the chest.
just see what
No,
we
I'm
need.
telling you, but The Rock used to have odd nips, and they're different now.
I don't know
He's
if
also much bigger.
That doesn't really look crazy different.
Yeah, it does.
On the left, all the way to the left.
Yeah, when he's Rocky Maivia. No, those were his nips then. But I say he might have just gotten like more muscular and shit.
Yeah, I mean he's more muscular now than he was when he wrestled.
That's what I'm saying. He's so jacked now that his nips might just look smaller.
Yeah.
That's what it is, dude. You just gotta fucking go super into it. Before and after nipple surgery, so
But he had
people got it shaved down.
Oh, they just get like when they have the inverts, they try to turn them inside.
Weird.
Do you have a nipple? That one should be handled. The one that looks like the
That?
inside of a balloon knot.
Inverted.
It looks like an asshole. It looks like an asshole on her tit.
Hey, you got asshole titties. And she's
Yeah.
like, stop, I know.
Why does your tit just shit your nipple out?
Yeah. Hey, do you need to go nipple poop? Do you need to...
That was crazy looking.
Yeah.
That looked like an actual asshole.
really did.
That may have been a Photoshop.
Wait, this is
Do you have a preference on nipples?
me?
On like a girl? Do you
No,
care
I
at
don't
all?
care. It's not really a big deal.
Also,
for
the
me.
fun's kind of like finding out which kind of nipple it is.
What's crazy is when sometimes when you see it, you're like, oh, that doesn't look right, and then you're like, oh yeah, it looks perfect. That's your boob. Your boob is like the nipple adds to the boob, and you know what I mean, and how it looks. Like
I've
not
seen
just
some monster areolas. It's great.
Yeah.
The little teensies, fine.
even better.
Even better.
They're all great.
A giant nipple on a small tit's weird, and a teensy nipple on a big tit's weird.
Very.
Very, very weird. I saw a wacky boob job recently. It said in the side, it always looks like Hollow Man's like molesting them because you see like finger marks just permanently in from like the bag thing. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, just like
good
the
boob
ripple, like
job.
the ripples on the bag.
There's great boob jobs out there. They exist. But man, there's some.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it looks like you're being
The
molested
hand.
by a ghost.
Yeah, with the
He goes, hon, someone's already grabbing your tit. It looks like.
I
He
noticed.
goes, oh, that's Hollow Man.
I noticed those. I noticed those kind of marks, the Hollow Man, in Vivid videos back in the
Always.
'90s
Yeah.
when they were getting banged.
Yeah, you see
doggy
you
style.
see the actual bag of tit inside their tit jiggling around. It's
Yeah.
nutty looking.
It is crazy.
But that's from going from like an A cup tit to like a D cup tit. It's a horrific idea every time. Every time it always makes that like you're going to be an old lady
Split.
working at the bunny ranch where it looks like someone, it's like your rib cage is just trying to explode out of your chest.
Which oh man,
What?
the '90s tit jobs were rough.
Because they were literally giving them away on the Howard Stern show.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, he'll do it.
And then would they come back in and model for Howard?
Yeah. And then they always had big, crazy basketball tits when they came back.
There's nothing worse than a zany bitch.
True that.
Joe gets it.
Joe DeRosa gets it. What are we looking at here?
I was trying to find the type of boob job you're talking about, but it's not really coming up.
Type in '90s boob job. I bet it comes up.
Hell yeah. It's like a 1970s ass and 80s tits.
I used to open. Troy Baxley used to have a joke where he was like, "My girlfriend wants a boob job." I was like, "You make sandwiches at Walmart. That is a boob job."
Yeah.
Such a dumb joke. I love
Who is it?
This comic Troy Baxley.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'll retweet his Parkinson's thing.
That is a boob job.
He goes, "You make sandwiches at Walmart. That is a boob job."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see that big
Yeah,
crazy
dude.
big
There it
marker?
is, right there on the right, dude. That fucking space between
And they end
the
up.
wrong and right.
But those are the tits that end up like with a dying old rich man.
You've been listening to SiriusXM's Bonfire. New episodes every Tuesday through Friday mornings and full shows always on SiriusXM.